Collective. I heard the creators say that the angels and the ancestors and supernatural beings are literally chewing a hole through these people's chests. Somebody needs a doctor, okay? And I don't mean, by way of the world's standards in the traditional sense, by way of an MD or somebody with a PhD in medicine, Western medicine. I mean, they need a witch doctor because somebody doesn't know what's going on with them, okay? Whoever these people are, something has backfired on a supernatural level, a supernatural plane. They could be feeling all kinds of things. This could be poltergeist energy. Some of these people feel like something's on them, following them, in them, around them. Whatever this is, somebody needs a witch doctor. Not everybody can read into this energy because somebody went in really honestly in their mind thinking that they had the recipe to something where they're missing a whole bunch of ingredients, is what I just heard. The angels are out here chewing a hole through their chest. Well, they don't know what's chewing a hole through their chest. This is the thing. It's one thing to identify, spirits, demons, whatever, etc., knowing their name. Something is what they are saying is eating away at them or tearing that ass up, basically. And they don't know what it is. And that seems to be presenting a problem because there's an agenda, there's a schedule, there's a demonic schedule for the upcoming moon. And in order for them to move forward with their rituals, their sigils, their whatever they're doing, they need to know what exactly that is. So somebody now is on the hunt for a witch doctor. Okay. Somebody could drive a truck, a pickup truck, a Dodge truck, a Ram truck. Yeah, they don't know what to do. Whatever this is that's in your hand, they don't even know what's coming after them. They just know that every time they try to come for this gift, something happens. Okay, so now it's getting scary because it's happening instantaneously. It's like somebody somewhere talking shit, and then all of a sudden they break their ankle, or they're talking shit, and all of a sudden they get a sinus infection, or whatever this is. Like putting your name in places where somebody was told to keep your name out of their mouth. They just can't seem to stop talking about the collective or speaking ill will or attempting to at this point. An attempt is just to fail. Somebody's not successful. So they're trying to speak something over you. And every time they do, something happens. Something is eating away at these people. I just heard your spirit team is eating a hole through their chest, knocking their heads off. So these people don't even know what's going on. They're looking for their head, they're looking for their eyes, they're looking for their nose, they're trying to put themselves back together. It sounds like spiritual, like Mr. Potato Head energy, okay? Somebody's picking up a little bit of this, a little bit of that, only to realize that they put their ear where their nose is supposed to be and their lips where their mouth is supposed to be and etc. They don't even know what the hell is attacking them, basically. They're trying to figure out what you're working with. So now somebody's looking for a witch doctor. They need to do this by the 17th. You see the number 17 up there? Okay, I think that is the day of the full moon. Okay. They need to do this and they need to do it fast because something is backfiring at a rapid rate and it's going in the reverse. That's what I just heard. They tried to attach the collective to this energy. Let's see what's going on. Just give me one card. Creator from the Kipperish. Oh, did I say my intro? Welcome to Spiritual Core TV. Thank you for watching. If you're new, hey, you made it to the spiritual algorithm. Divine algorithm, high frequency, I'll go with the rhythm. If you're going with the rhythm, you're going with the flow, and all is well. And always, always, I love y'all. If you're returning back, I'm so glad you came back. Listen, without further ado, the full moon is approaching. Somebody needs a witch doctor, and they need somebody fast, okay? So they're seeking out somebody with what appears to be higher knowledge. This could be an older person, okay? I see the number 71 there. This could be a guy who looks really good for his age, but he has a lot of knowledge. He can identify spirits. He can identify demons. He can sometimes hear names. This is somebody that gets really, really specific in their work, and they're looking for this person because they need this person quickly, okay? Something about the dream state and something about the Five of Pentacles. These people could be getting premonitions through their divination. They could be getting premonitions in the dream state. I just heard feels more like a nightmare, a mess. Okay, yeah, somebody needs some help. I just heard man down, coven down. They're all in distress. Yeah, they pissed off. Ten of Pentacles. You keep ascending to something higher. You keep getting knowledge that is different than what you gathered on the last moon cycle. These people are terrified. They don't know what the hell to do. Something about a doll and a dress. Okay, so they could have had a doll that they were calling your name to. You're the star. You were somehow supposed to bring this person a lot of wealth. Somebody paid for this. Somebody went and purchased a soul. Okay. So now they need a witch doctor because they don't know what the hell is eating away at their chest. Yeah, I can't make this up. You got the Three of Wands in the reverse. Somebody's lost their gifts or the ability to astral project. That's what I just heard. Three of Wands in the reverse. What's going on? They can't find somebody. So they can't find anybody? What's the Three of Wands in the reverse? Running to and fro, running in a circle, confused. Yeah, no, that's a wrap. They might as well just go ahead and lay it down. Yeah, they might as well just go ahead and lay it down. Spirit team said, we're about to lay them down. We're about to lay those devils down. I just heard there's a special place in hell for these people. The beds are already being prepared. Damn. Yeah, Creator showed up. Creator, Creator of all things, of everything in creation, as above, so below, as within, so without, or as below, so above. Everything that's up is really down, and everything that's really in is really out. And it's, instead of it being left to right, it's really right to left. It's backwards. Somebody did something backwards trying to master something, and then you did it in the opposite direction. Somebody can't keep up with your essence. That's what I just heard. Clarify, they're looking for a witch doctor. Yeah, they're looking for a witch doctor. Ouch. Never seen a superstar like this. Never seen a They never seen anybody that's like this that they can't touch. Never in their lives. Not their grandfather's father's father, mother, who was a witch, and their daddy was a warlock. This is a sacred demonic bloodline. It's only one way in and one way out. My left ear is ringing. Somebody's pissed off. They could be arguing. The Hierophant in the reverse. My left ear is ringing. What's the warning? Somebody's looking for they're looking for a friend indeed in the spirit realm to read this energy, but the spirit team is really chewing a hole through their throats, chewing a hole through their neck. Spirit says since they like to talk out the side of their neck, we're just going to make an extra hole there and put a mouth on the side of their neck. Oh my God. You got the Hierophant in the reverse with the Three of Wands in the reverse. I don't know if they're going to find somebody in time. Somebody is looking for a friend, a high vibrational one too. But they're a dark witch and warlock, okay? They've never had to seek anybody out, y'all. They've never had to ask anybody what was going on. So this is a little bit of a like uncomfortable situation. Your bloodline is here. I just heard the ancestors say, touch us if you dare. Yeah, they need to back up. That Ace of Cups and that Ten of Cups is royal. It's cosmic. Somebody could have found out that you have some type of DNA strand of a ninth ethereal being, but now you're coming up with a DNA strand that they've never seen. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you got supernatural beings here. Clarify, they're looking for a witch or a warlock. Somebody's looking for a warlock. Yeah, I just heard one warlock was jumping on the bed. He fell off and bumped his head. The master witch called the doctor, and the doctor said, please don't call me about no more witches and warlocks jumping off the bed. They're all hurting themselves because they don't have any power. They need strength. And you somehow keep getting more powerful. Now, I don't know if y'all remember, but a few readings back, we had channeled the energy of people doing death magic and spells and all of that. And it seems like the collective was getting more stronger. And as much as they want to manifest on top of our tongues and on top of our manifestations, by way of the etymology and the root in our spirit, they can't do it. This is a really common trick that they play which is why I think they seek to bind the mouth so much, to bridle the tongue, you know? Yeah, it's given that kind of energy because they know that the words that we speak are powerful. So when they try to manifest on top of that, they want to put their words on top of ours. So sometimes, we'll feel like they're coming for the throat chakra because they want to dominate that. Well, they don't have the ability to do that. That's been really common amongst these Warlockians and these Wichitanians and these karmic villains when they were able to kind of pick up on our linguistics, the way we talk. My right ear is ringing. There's an angel that's crowning in the ethers. Congratulations. You've ascended. You had a moment of realization. Yeah, somebody's bloodline is celebrating, and my ears are ringing real high frequency in my right ear. That's good news. Congratulations. Welcome to the North Node. But yeah, they used to be able to use this trick, okay? Inverted words, mirror magic, scron. It's like it's so outdated that it doesn't reflect the high vibrational times of the ascended beings that are walking the earth. These people don't have a clue. They don't know what's on them. I hear this witch, whoever this person is, witch. I keep hearing somebody stuttering. Why am I stuttering? Which way did they go? This witch that wants to know which way did you go. They feel like they lost you. They can't see you. Yeah, my right ear is ringing. There's a witch that's going down as somebody is ascending in the highest realm. So as the earth angels ascend, it's taking them out one by one, right? So back to this etymology. They used to be able to manifest off of our tongues, but now they can't do that, which is where speaking in tongues came from, right? It's a holy angelic language. And it's not something that you can force. It just kind of is the Holy Spirit kind of, you can feel it. It takes over, right? So you may make you like even with the words, you notice the way I said may, they want to double up on whatever they're doing to double up on the manifestation. So they want you to have a double tongue. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So this is why the shut up spells. Now they've been successful at doing this, but something is manifesting not for them the way they thought. It's manifesting not for them. It's manifesting for you. This was a switcheroo on destinies and prosperity and manifestations. So somebody figured out who you were, or they got a glimpse of something. They're like, oh, this is a ninth ethereal being. Okay, we know what to do. And so they went back and did their work according to that information. But now something is still not adding up. So they don't know if you're a 10th ethereal being. And somebody's like, that doesn't exist. So they're like, well, how do you know? Well, we don't know. So we need to find a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy that knows a gal. We need a witch doctor. Yeah, somebody's trying to stop you from speaking judgment. But judgment has already been decided. It's the unspoken words, really, the silent ones that they don't understand. They don't really know what's going on. They thought they knew. They thought they knew who you were, and they did their work according to that. Thank you, Spirit. In lamest terms, let's just break it down. Let's make it simple. The Queen of Swords energy, okay? You're coming up as somebody that holds the Ace of Swords. They want the Ace of Swords out of your hand. The Ace of Swords is not just a sword in spiritual battle. It represents the double-edged sword. You can see the duality, but you also have a singular way of doing something. And just when they think that things are one way, it's two ways. Something about parallel lines by way of not crossing over that never intersect. Somebody wanted to meet you at an intersection. Okay. So somebody went to the crossroads. They petitioned Papa Legba, but they did it out of order. Yeah, they did it out of order. There is another deity that has dominion over the gate that they wanted to open, and they skipped over that deity because that deity that God has put in position in between the dark and the light realms, that God, that deity, that spirit, that energy says you can't go to Papa Legba to the crossroads until you talk to me. Because if you do, you're going to get a trick or a treat. So now these people are being tricked out of what they thought they knew, realizing they don't know a damn thing. Congratulations. That's the beginning of wisdom, in my opinion. But who am I? I'm just a lady here to channel the truth. So please don't shoot. Okay. But somebody skipped over the protocol, thinking that they knew it all, thought they had enough. It's one of these types of cases, right? So you got some people running around basically in the most simplest way I can put this based on how spirit is channeling through me. They're looking for a witch doctor. Somebody needs somebody to get whatever this is off of them that they don't even know what it is. Again, they have witches that talk to the dead. They got witches that talk to the demons. They got warlocks. These are people that are high ranked amongst themselves. But to you, it's a nothing. It's a nobody. It's a nowhere. At the same time, it's something. It's something. It's everything, but it's really nothing at all. Whatever it is that they thought they were throwing. I feel like you have these people confused. I feel like they thought that they were going to teach you a lesson, and now they're being forced by the universe to go back to school, which means that they get everything stripped away from them. Everything they thought they knew, they don't know. Some of these people are doubting their book of shadows, their spells, their sigils. Somebody keeps really good notes. Somebody takes really good notes. I'm seeing symbols in my mind's eye, how to set it up, what to do, a pinch of salt, a pinch of this, a pinch. Okay, great. That's great. They should do that. We don't want them to stop making these mistakes. There's a crow outside my window crying, and my right ear is ringing. So that means that somebody in their group that is supposed to be like the master can't identify you. They don't know what you are. They have no clue at all. At all. Why did I hear the spirit team is biting a hole through their chest? Yeah, they got to run it back. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. They got to run it back. Somebody's blood pressure is up. Somebody's heart is palpitating. Somebody's having an anxiety fit. They don't know if they're stroking out or having a heart attack, but what they're feeling is the ripping and the tearing away of what doesn't belong to them. It's being repossessed by the universe. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, yeah. It's a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of money, a lot of cursing, a lot of hexing, a lot of people in this group, this coven, this cult, this organization, whatever this is, it is a wrap. Now somebody is just driving around looking for help. But see, this is the thing. They have to come to a high vibrational being, a light being, a high priest. They want to come to our side of the street, but we're not responding to them. So somebody may have found somebody that's a high priest, possibly to do a cleansing or to get some type of divination, to throw some bones, to throw some coconut shells, some cowrie shells, etc. This person is not even responding. Four of Pentacles. These people are marked for death. Their whole bloodline, no matter where they go. Remember when that used to be us? When we'd be going places and the people would be attacking us, and it wasn't because of us, it was the energy that people wanted to attach to us because they wanted people to think that we were bad. I remember one time I was going through heavy warfare, maybe like 20 years ago. And I went in to get a reading. And the lady told me, and she was a santera, and I needed her help. And I was like, oh my God, this is going on. I just need to get a reading. I had never heard of readings. And she ended up telling me, okay, I'm going to have you talk to my friend. It was a guy. She told me, I saw what you did. I was carrying the essence and the energy of enemies that were throwing energy at me. And I was like, yo, what is she talking about? They're like, you took the soul of a divine being. Really, she was picking up on the energy of the enemy that wanted to use my manifestation through my energy because I was so innocent. And so then I was like, okay, I'm never going to get a reading again. I said, if these people can't see who I am, then they're not the right people. They've been tricked and fooled by whatever this energy is that keeps trying to follow me. Right. And then I went and talked to a guy, and I remember him after I got the reading, the guy that she put me with, he just looked at me. He started crying and praying in Spanish. He kept looking up at the sky and ringing the bell. He saw me. He knew who I was. Even when I didn't know, Ten of Pentacles, he knew it. He saw the demon. He saw what they were doing. He knew that my road was about to get real interesting. And I remember him. We were in this room and it was just he and I had my enemy waiting for me in the lobby. At the time, I didn't know she was an enemy. She was crowned Oshun. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. And before I left, he just looked at me. And he got down on the ground and he put his hand and his forehead to the ground. And I was like, oh my God, are we about to pray? But he kneeled down to my feet and blessed my path. And he said, Eriberu, ipochache, ipochache. And he blessed my path. And I didn't know what those words meant until 20 years later. And the enemy that was waiting for me in the lobby was like, well, what did he say? I'm like, I don't even really know. He cried most of the reading. He saw all of what's happening now. He saw that I would eventually be in this energy as a servant to the divine, right? So fast forward. These people now need to find a witch doctor, but not just anybody. They need a high priest. This is why they're driving around the chariot and the Four of Pentacles. Some of them might not have money, gas, a car, whatever they need. Somebody's finding it difficult to get around. Somebody could be taking an Uber, but they're looking for a high priest. But with the Four of Pentacles, I don't think the high priest is like answering them. And they're offering money. $7,000, $8,000, $4,000. They're trying to figure out how to get off whatever this is that they're under the impression that you sent. But it's your spirit team taking care of this. Clarify, Holy Spirit. They need a witch doctor. Yeah, they need to find this doctor and they need to find his ass fast. They need to hurry up and sacrifice this child, and they need to do it quick. Page of Pentacles in the reverse with the Knight of Pentacles. This could be a Capricorn, a young person. They need to sacrifice this child, and something is eating away at them. Every time they mention this child's name, something backfires. Clarify this child. They're looking for a witch doctor. They need to get this off of them. Page of Swords in the reverse is all bad news. Nobody's responding. So they could be calling around. They could be, these are organizations. Maybe they're reaching out to people outside of the country, Cuba, the Philippines, wherever the darkest of warlocks are. Okay. Somebody could be going to Haiti, Sonora, Solana. That could be significant. Somebody's going to the witches market to look for a high priest that can read the energy. Clarify. Yeah. But everybody can see what they did and nobody wants any parts of it. Even the darkest of witches, the ones that know how to get down and dirty and hex you, curse you, do that. Like, they're like, nah. So this is what it means when they say the angels and the demons are rocking and rolling for the collective. Okay. Yeah, they're going places with the sun's energy, and people are like, these people are wearing the scarlet letter, man. People are like, no, no, no. Like, okay, if they're going places where people speak different languages, people are pretending to not speak English. So they're just showing their money. Whatever they have left, okay, it's not that much. Or maybe they do have a lot of money. It doesn't matter. It's not good. It's like their money is no good. It can't buy them whatever this is that they want, okay, which is the soul of a child in order to have wealth and prosperity. The Ten of Pentacles is in the reverse with the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody is showing money, like, looking for a high priest to do a cleansing, to do divination. They need to know what they're working with, because right now, quite literally, it's ripping their asses to shreds, like shredded cheese, honey. On a hot day and it's melted, it's too much. The sun is burning. Listen. Spirit just says the sun is burning another hole in their ass, since they wanted to be assholes. They wanted to be douchebags. They wanted to be nasty in the spiritual realm, man. You got the sun energy. Yeah, it's a toast in the heavens. Another day that we won't remember when it comes to these people. They're in the Five of Cups. Man, somebody's getting their wings in the ethers. And this is really disrupting this. It's disrupting somebody's spell work, like big time. The more you ascend and the more you become aware and your story unfolds and you know why things had to happen the way they need to happen, you're coming across beautiful earth angels. Somebody even wants to blur your sight so you can't see. 1, 2, 3. It's like, how many fingers do I have up? You got 2 fingers and you put your fingers up and you're like, oh, you have up 4. That's what somebody wants you to see. So you can't see. It's an illusion. Five of Cups. They don't want you to see that they're really defeated, because they feel like this will kind of amp you up. This will kind of blow you up, like make you big headed. But really, you're not concerned. Yeah, these are not battles that are like, oh yeah, we took down the, like, we don't give a damn. We could have told them what was gonna happen. But even when we did, they didn't believe it. They didn't see it. Or maybe they did believe it. They just didn't know how it was gonna happen. It ain't what they thought. That's what Spirit just said. Damn, that's crazy. Meanwhile, you seem to be in this energy of hermit mode, okay? After an isolation spell that was supposed to drive you crazy and psychotic. So the energy of anticipation of you going crazy is somehow not working for these people. They need a practitioner. Whoever this Page of Pentacles in the reverse is, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, in the middle of all their spell work, this person has ascended to King of Pentacles. Okay? Clarify this person. Whoever this person is, they have money. It's a fallen angel. They're only coming up as the King of Pentacles because of the sacrifices, the people that they've taken out. That's the only reason they've been able to be in a wealthy position. So with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, not only are they falling and jumping and bumping their heads, they're being deranked and they're all looking stupid. These are the guys that nobody messes with, y'all. They got the artifacts, they got all the secret sigils, they got the extra books of the Bible. You know, there's more than 66 books of the Bible. They got all 100 plus. These are these guys that leave no stone unturned. And now they feel minimized, I just heard, to your. They don't want me to get this out. Ooh, wee. Somebody's pissed off. They feel minimized to your knowledge. Clear my throat chakra, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Or this could be them coughing. Somebody feels like something's biting a hole through their chest. Because the cough didn't even come from my stomach, it came from right here, my throat. Taurus energy, wealth, prosperity. So somebody needs to sacrifice a child, and every time they try to do it for earthly possessions, this child goes up a notch. This is a man child. He's coming up as a high priest, but they're looking for a witch doctor to help them. Hierophant in the reverse. But the witch doctor may have told them that this is out of the realm of what they can do. Really, the witch doctor doesn't want to get involved because he can see that this is going to end soon and that these are people that went above and beyond to try to do something that was against spiritual law. So this witch doctor may have told them like, yeah, you need to go to somebody like of the light, and they can't find anybody of the light, or the witch doctor is not responding to them. Yeah, you got the King of Swords energy. Okay. Clarify this witch doctor. They're looking for a witch doctor. They're looking for an expert. Oh man, that's crazy. Oh man. Nobody wants to help these people. They don't care about their money. They don't care about nothing. Somebody's in Mexico City looking for a bruja, a santero, a mambo priest. Somebody is already like they're not giving up. They're just going to everywhere, but it's like I don't know if this practitioner is not telling them something that they want to hear. Is that what this is about? Three of Pentacles in a reverse. They don't want to work with them. There's like no collaborations, and somebody's in the Nine of Swords. Page of Swords in a reverse. That's bad news, bad information. They don't believe it. So now they don't even trust their own. They don't even trust the people within their spiritual community of darkness. The people that know how to get it done. They know what to do. Or they used to. Because these people feel like if they work with these people, they know that the work is going to fail, then that's going to demote them. And they don't want that smudge on their record. Somebody's like, look, I got my clientele. I'm not working with y'all because if y'all are losing, then you're just going to bring attention to the rest of us, dark warlocks and dark witches. And we don't want to be on the loser's bus with you. A lot of these practitioners don't want their clients to know that this level of backfire is happening. Come on in. Oh, it is? Hold on. Hey, y'all. Listen, these people don't know what to do. They're cooked. They're fried. I don't give a damn what they say, what they do, what they write, what they think they know. They don't know anything. This is how they feel. With all that knowledge and know how, they don't know. Now, I'll pause the video for just a little bit, okay? I paused the video for just a little bit. And in between time, in the meantime, let me tell you what just happened. Justice in the reverse. The scales are being balanced and they're tipping in the favor of the collective, which means what? Knight of Cups. They can't beat us, they need to join us. So you're going to see people do very peculiar things, okay? In very peculiar ways. Talking out the side of their neck, where now there's no more neck there, there's a mouth there. Since they wanted to talk out the side of their neck, Creator was like, okay, we'll just put you a mouth there. These are people that say things indirectly, okay? They try to come off like they're passive aggressive, but really they're pissed off. They can't even be passive aggressive. They can't even be calm. They don't even know what to do. You got the Hangman in the reverse and the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. They're trying to still complete some type of sacrifice, trying to get out of some type of deficit, spiritual deficit, with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Clarify, Holy Spirit. They're stressed out. This is what they're hiding. If they, okay, listen, this is what they feel. If collective finds out that what they're doing has failed, they feel like you then have leverage to destroy them. But the fact of the matter is, you're just not interested in destroying them. Yes, with even all this warfare, even though now we got their power because they gave it to us, we're not interested in those battles. Those are petty intrigue. It's not interesting. It's simple, simply put. And besides, they're taking themselves out. So now they're trying to hide the fact that the Ten of Wands is here, that they're really stressed out. Clarifying, Holy Spirit. Four of Swords, people are completely, totally exhausted. You know why? Because death is on them. Endings, death, nothing growing, no energy, no ability to siphon, no ability to steal. They're looking for a witch doctor, and people are turning them away because these witch doctors, again, they feel like, hey, if people in the world find out that you have fallen, remember, these are people that are initiated. I'm talking, they initiated into everything. They got long resumes. You ask them, what do you do? Oh, I work with a whole bunch of spirits. Oh, I work with such and such. Oh, yeah, I'm initiated into leukemia. I'm initiated into Palamahombe. I'm initiated to voodoo and this and that and that. They got all these titles and all these labels, baby. That ain't shit. When you break the spiritual law, you better back up. Ten of Wands, honey, stressed out, weighed down, and you got the Knight of Wands. Somebody is out here with their ass out. People are walking away from whoever this King of Wands in the reverse is. Nine of Pentacles. Somebody's just trying to slow down death at this point, but they need a little bit of your energy to do it. Clarify. Three of Cups. You got a lot of people celebrating you. You honestly have negative people that were negative towards you celebrating you. Why is the Three of Cups there with celebration? What's going on? But they don't want you to know what they did with the Two of Swords in the reverse. They can't put a veil over your eyes. So you got people that are coming in like, hey, how you been? But they were behind the scenes doing stuff too, because they see what's happening to all these people that they put a lot of faith into. They gave these people a lot of money. 5,000, 7,000, 9,000. Some of these people sit with the spirits to decide how much to charge. Yeah, they really deep when it comes to the numbers. Yeah, like somebody might charge like $81 for their readings or $21, depending on the deity that they're working with, okay? So whatever price they paid, it sealed the deal. It sealed the spiritual deal. Ace of Swords. Spirit says what we're saying is the truth. So what's really getting to them? What's really on them that they're looking for people to take off, that they need a cleansing for? Why they all keep jumping off the bed and jumping off the cliff? It's like, damn, didn't you see the last 10 warlocks jump off the cliff? Why would you think that you would sustain your injuries and possibly even survive? You remember the analogy when you were younger and your parents would say, hey, why'd you do that? Well, my friend was doing it. So if your friend jumps off a building, are you going to jump off a building? Like it's giving that kind of energy. You know what's really whooping their ass? The Ace of Swords. Oh, man. The spirit just says they're running around looking for somebody and nobody's working with them. Three of Pentacles in the reverse are people that are too afraid to work with them because this warlock is the kind of warlock that never asks for help. Spirit says this group is never the kind of group that ever asks for help. So these people that they're asking for help are now in the Nine of Swords because if they're going down, then what the hell is about to happen to them? They don't need their clients finding out that this shit has backfired massively to the extent that it has. Because if it's backfired that deep, that means that you are the divine. Whew. You are Ra. Some of these people are praying to the gods, and some people just are one with the divine God. The divine one, the holy one, the one, the one, the one, the one. Yeah, that one. It's like them running around in a circle. Oh my God, the real gods are here. Oh, the ancient gods are here. Yeah, they're here in the flesh. They didn't recognize you, collective, because you was driving a Nissan Sentra. Eating a little chicken dinner. Well, what did you think the collective was going to be doing? We're doing earthly things, having a good time, okay? I feel like what really scared these people with the Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Cups is when they were putting stuff in your food and you didn't pass away. Man, can you imagine poisoning somebody, sprinkling a little graveyard dirt on top of their, food and telling you it's black pepper, it's really graveyard dirt and spirits, and then you didn't die, but instead you woke up from the dead. Oh man. Spirit says it's a cold day in hell, but it's hot also. How can one be hot and cold at the same time? Has got to be torment. I can only imagine. If to say I even feel like putting my mind on that. So these people are looking for a warlock, okay? Let's see. I kind of know how this is going to happen, but for shits and giggles, why not? We're here at Spiritual Core TV. If this has resonated with you so far, please hit the like button. Yeah, look, Seven of Wands in the sun. It's hell on earth. That's a lot of fire. The sun and the Seven of Wands is Leo energy, the devouring of the lion, the lionsgate. Yeah. You got the sun and you got the Seven of Wands. That's a lot of fire. It's hell on earth. Didn't I just tell you the Nine of Swords is hell on earth? That's sleepless nights and no rest for the wicked. You got the scriptures coming true. The same scriptures that they use with the graveyard dirt, it doesn't apply to the magic that they're trying to throw at you. Four of Wands, you came to clean up these streets, these spiritual streets. You brought the street sweepers with you. The street sweepers are the angels. Some of these people have never seen the kind of angels that are helping us. They've seen some things, but they're like, what the hell is that? What the hell? Did they just open up the seventh seal? Okay, possibly. They're looking for a warlock. They're looking for a witch. They're looking for anybody, a witch doctor. Somebody needs a witch doctor. Wheel of Fortune, because they do not want to lose their status. They have built a very prominent business. Clarify. They built a very prominent business. Knight of Pentacles. They need to sacrifice a child. It's a child's destiny here. And this child, they messed up. They messed up. There's a young guy here, a young adult, could be a feminine too, in the night energy. Whoever this person is, they have a very special gift. Their goal was to keep this ancient god asleep as long as possible, and hopefully indefinitely for all of eternity. That was the kind of magic that was being done. This is somebody that comes from the sun again. I've been channeling a lot of Ra energy. Ace of Wands, the fire in the sky. This God has awakened and they're fully in their power. Whoo! Clarify this person. They need, I'm telling you, time's up. They might as well just hang it up. It's over. Everybody gonna die. Anybody that was connected to anybody that was connected to somebody that knew about it, guilty by association, victim by association, crying and scrying, watching from the sideline, not doing nothing, getting involved, they all gone. It's over. It's a wrap. They all share the same spirit. Anybody that has a conversation with that King of Wands in the reverse that needs help, they know that person is marked for extinction. Their bloodline is marked for extinction, meaning they can't return back to this life again. You know, they say the essence doesn't die. It's like it's just poof, it's gone. That's it. It's no more fragmented pieces of them that they can leave behind. There's no remnants of them. There's no remembrance of them. Ooh, in remembrance of me, but no remembrance of them. The Hierophant and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody had a child that's an ancient god on their altar up for sacrifice. Ace of Pentacles, this person has awakened to their divinity. The Hierophant. When you choose to awaken to your divinity and you don't go into the darkness and you don't stay submerged there and you take on a new contract with the divine, there's spiritual protection that comes with that. Because in order to get this type of a contract from somebody that was spiritually dead, because I feel like I'm talking to a chosen one that was spiritually in the dark. Like you didn't know, why am I here? What am I doing? What am I, like my gifts? Like I want to know, like, is God real? Like they had somebody completely in the dark. With my right ear ringing, somebody is awakening to who they are. They could also, whoever you are, chosen one, you could be getting premonitions about your previous lifetimes. You could be getting premonitions. Whoever this person is, whoever you are, yeah, you ain't no joke. Knight of Wands. This could be a young adult. Somebody could be 8 years old or something significant about 8 years. Okay. Something has a timer on it. Somebody started doing spell work on this child when they were 5 years old. Again, when they were 8 years old. They thought whatever they did when this person was 8 years old, this chosen one was 8, that it was going to work. Because my right ear started to ring, which means that there's an angel that is getting their wings. And when you get your wings, you can soar above. You can fly. You can see things from the sky. You can see things through the eyes of the Christ consciousness. You get it. It's through the eyes of the divine. And everybody can't get that. It can't be stolen. It can't be taken. It can't be borrowed. It can't be siphoned. It can't be stopped. So now whoever this King of Wands in the reverse is, it's a wealthy guy. This person is crazy. They could be fighting amongst each other. This wanted to come up in the reverse. Shots fired. 5 of Wands. Yeah. Yeah. You got people that are trying to isolate you at this point. You got the devil and you got Hermit. They want to get up close and personal. They want to make sure you're still there. 4 of Swords. This person's in bad health. Whoever this person is that's still hanging on. Who is this person? Are you hired? Somebody was hired. 10 of Cups by your family. So this is a family situation. So this person that's ascending could be one of your family members. This could be you. You could be the one. I just heard you're the next in line. You're the next one. Okay, so every generation has a chosen one. Ever so often, the Most High God will raise somebody up in the bloodline. Could be a boy, could be a girl, within a certain amount of time. So something about the last decade. This is this person's time to ascend. They had a certain amount of time to destroy whoever this King of Pentacles is, King of Wands in the upright. And they were unsuccessful. The 10 of Cups, the number 10. 10 plus 4, that's 14. 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 plus 10 is 19. And 9 plus 1 is 10. The numbers keep, okay, confirming that this shit is over. 10 of Cups, these people can't believe it. This person is next in line to go into this position, which means that there have to have been some curses that were broken. And now the seat has been prepared for this person to step into their divinity or become more aware of it. They've always been divine. I just saw 4433 on the timer. Ooh, yeah, somebody is trying to stop somebody's ascension. And the more they do work over this person keeps ascending. Look, if they were trying to hex this person, block them in, isolate them, two of wands in the reverse, and death in the reverse. These people are testing the waters, but death is really in the upright. It's inverted, and two of wands is in the upright. Somebody is already gone. Even if they're still physically holding space and time in a neighborhood or a job or a school or wherever they're at, their spirit has ascended to the highest realms. Their higher self is what is stepping in for them. Wow. Yeah, I just heard it's time to wake up. Currently, these people are trying to blindside you, collective. They don't want you to get wind of the fact that they're all falling asunder. Clarify the comment section. You got a couple of witches coming to the comment section. Yeah, I can see them before they come. Whatever they have written has already been written. Even at the beginning of this reading, it's for them. It only applies to them. They want to stick it to the man. They feel like collective is, they don't know what you are, collective. I'm going to keep it real. They hear us say divine beings, chosen ones, but they don't even know how to identify the spirit. Yeah, these people are down, okay? So I may have just run some of them off, but they sit in the background. And so when they write certain things and encrypted languages and all of that, that shit is denounced. It doesn't even exist. So if that doesn't exist, then whatever they're speaking is earthbound. They can't manifest off of us. They can't manifest off of my words or your words or her words or his words or whatever they're trying to invert or whatever they're trying to twist up. So basically, everybody's landed on the swords that they've sent out. Clarify the comment section. They're scared. I don't know why they're so afraid. I feel like they come to our platforms and they're afraid. Yeah, because we can see that they've hurt children. Breadcrumb, minimize, king of swords, king of cups, king of pentacles, king and queen in their pages. There's a crow outside my window. Somebody's passing away in order for this person to go on their journey. But this death sentence was supposed to be for a king of pentacles, where there is a king of pentacles in the reverse, a warlock, or a king of pentacles in the upright who's gained momentum, money off of sacrificing people, really needed this sacrifice in order to stay in a position of power and wealth amongst their peers. This person is not powerful to us. They only powerful to the people that believe in their raggedy ass. Oh, I got a lot of money. Okay. Let's see if you can buy your way to hell or buy your way to heaven or whatever you think that money gonna do for you. Because apparently you can't even find anybody to take money from you to help you. So you marked, marked and murked. In hell, eating cereal with no murk, eating the noodles with no packet. Scampi with no shrimp. Okay, I'm done. Okay. Hoes with no pimp. All right, I'm done. Okay. One more card, Spirit. Yeah, I pissed somebody, y'all. Yes, done. The four pentacles on the floor. Okay. Well, Spirit is saying these people are definitely spinning their wheels. They're desperate. They're calling people. Somebody could be flying to Argentina, or there's a practitioner there. Somebody is seeking somebody in Mexico, in TJ and Juarez. They're calling their friend in Puerto Rico. Denise calling his friend in the Dominican Republic. And somebody, child, they are calling around. They need to take a flight. Somebody only got enough money. Their money is not being accepted. Because again, whoever the people are, they're seeing that if they're falling, that means that the people that they're seeking out are next. The messenger is now the one that has a message for the people that are amongst them. Yeah, I just heard, run, devil, run. Oh, man. I just heard, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Somebody thought they was really about to get this Wheel of Fortune. Somebody started the sacrifice, started the ceremony, swore that they were about to have that Wheel of Fortune. They may have even gone out to dinner after the sigil or the ceremony because somebody was happy, like, oh my God, this is really going to put me in the ranks. I'm really going to be able to just like have the best life and all this money and a house and a home and a this and a that. Child, they went out for a steak dinner. Somebody spared no expense, honey. They're celebrating the fact that they had sacrificed a soul. All the while, the Creator, the Most High, was watching the evil people get cut down like the grass. I don't know. I got to listen to this reading to make sure that it came out right, because I promise you it's a very supernatural channeled message. It's very encrypted, okay? Something about spiritual logistics. I don't know. Linguistics, etymology of the words. Yeah. I'm hearing a whole nother language, y'all. I'm hearing a whole nother language. I just heard Udinina. Oh man, these people that mess with somebody bloodline. I don't even know what they saying. But I understand it, and I understand it because it's outer standing. It's an outer space type of deal. This is not something you can go within to see. This is not something that you can go within to see. It's an outer standing, an outer space. You're so hypnotizing. Could you be the devil? Could you be a rebel? You're so mesmerizing. You see whole other worlds in multi-dimensions. You open the door and make them pay attention. They're all on suspension. These people have been suspended. They thought they were teaching you a lesson, but now they have to go back to school. They've all been suspended. It's like, go back to school. And you get your ass in school like, oh, oh, oh. The devils are showing up. They said we had to go back to school. And they realize like, there's no school here. School's been canceled. Then they go back the next day. Okay, we were told to come back to school. Oh, you've been suspended. Oh, well, when can we come back? No, you've been suspended for eternity. Eternally? Yeah. Supernaturally. And they're standing there like deers stuck in the headlights, and they're looking at the teacher and they're like, what? They don't even understand what the gatekeeper is saying? Oh, man. That means that their divination is off. So if they're divining or flipping cards, they don't know what the hell they looking at. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pipe it down and cleanse my energy. Although I feel really good in the high frequency. I love y'all so much. I'm coming back with more readings. If this resonated with you, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, well, give it a freaking thumbs down, man. And just know that whatever it is, however you feel, we all are entitled to our own opinions. You know, I respect all energies, be it good, bad, and or indifferent. I support you in that energy. But hopefully this was something that could help somebody. Because this is current energy by way of the full moon. This is what's going on. So no matter what they say, child, they're gonna be talking and trying to make it something that it's not. I promise you. It's over. Somebody is rolling over. Yeah, their ancestors are rolling over in their graves, pissed off. Because when they got debunked and deranked amongst the earth, their ancestors like just went silent in disgust. Somebody's great great grandmother is rolling over in their grave like, you stupid mother. Shut your mouth. I love y'all, okay? Take it as it resonates. I'll be back with more readings. I'll see you soon. Peace be with you.